It's a hot sunny day and you're out and about looking for something to satisfy your sweet tooth. The first thought that comes to your mind is the evergreen classic, the infamous McDonald's soft serve cone.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Hi, can I get a vanilla cone, please?
Unfortunately, our ice cream machine is broken today.
Obviously, you drive off in disappointment, but have you ever wondered why the ice cream machine at almost every McDonald's is always broken? It's not because it's hard to clean, it's not because the workers are lazy. In fact, the reason behind this global breakage of a particular machine is not as simple as you have been led to believe. In reality, it's because of a specific law that prohibits McDonald's from fixing the machines themselves. Under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA, McDonald's has been barred from fixing the Taylor ice cream machines. Taylor, the manufacturer of the machines, have copyrighted the software that they use, and whenever an issue pops up in the machine, only they have the right to fix it. And while it sounds incredibly absurd, it's actually lawful. Now, if you are familiar with the Copyright Act, you might be wondering why it applies to this machine, and you're right. Generally, the law applies to content creator platforms like YouTube, where if someone uses copyrighted music, videos, or pictures, their video or channel gets demonetized. However, recently, iFixit's representative, Elizabeth Chamberlain, explained that the DMCA's application extends beyond content creation.
There's this 1998 copyright law called the Digital Millennium Copyright Act that prohibits people from getting around digital locks for purposes of repair, or really anything.
In the modern day and age, almost everything uses a proprietary or copyrighted software. Mobile phones, televisions, cars, and even machines, like the one we're talking about. Because they use copyrighted softwares, the manufacturer holds the complete right to put a digital lock on the machine through the software, rendering it useless. A perfect example of this is the Apple iPhone or iPad. When you forget your screen passcode or the iCloud login credentials, you're completely locked out of your device. There is no way to recover your device, apart from remembering your password, of course. And the most shocking thing is that this is all legal and protected under the law. But what good is technological advancement if it can't make people's lives easier? To overcome these problems, software experts came out with various ways of bypassing such digital locks on devices. The jailbreaking method came out for iPhones, for instance. However, the issue is that these methods are considered illegal because they are interpreted as a violation of the intellectual property of the copyright holder. And it is due to this reason McDonald's does not have the right to call third-party repairers to fix their ice cream machines. The only way they have is to contact the manufacturer, Taylor, and ask them to send one of their authorized technicians. But is that easy? Not by a long shot. First of all, there are over 40,000 McDonald's franchises around the globe, making it nearly impossible to send a technician to most of these branches. Secondly, even if Taylor manages to pump out thousands of its technicians, it's just too expensive. The technicians charge over $300 for a simple 15-minute repair and reboot service, which just isn't feasible considering the number of McDonald's restaurants there are with these broken machines. And to make matters worse, the broken ice cream machine is not just a headache for the customers, it's also a huge problem for the restaurant owners. On average, a McDonald's restaurant loses $625 per day in revenue because of this broken machine. Now, the big question is, why do these machines break so often? According to iFixit, an organization that is fighting for the product owner's right to fix their property, the machine has two major flaws. First, it overheats to the point where it either pumps out mush instead of ice cream, or just shuts down to cool. And second, the so-called user manual of the Taylor machines have little to no information about the error codes that pop up on the machine. It can be argued that this vague user manual is an attempt by Taylor to increase its profits, but that's a debate for another day. What needs to be addressed right now is a twofold question. Is there a solution to this problem, and is anybody doing anything about it? Well, before we get into that, let's understand what happens with the machine when it breaks down. When these machines stop working, a nonsensical error displays on its screen, making it impossible for any repair technician to understand. The machine's software locks itself, and unless it is serviced, it doesn't work. As mentioned before, restaurant owners don't want to call expensive technicians and pay $315 for repairing a machine that will just break down again. Therefore, a repair company, Kitch, figured out a way to decode the nonsensical messages that popped up on these machines and how to fix them. However, because of copyright laws, McDonald's management told their stores not to use Kitch services. Similarly, iFixit is also in the same boat as Kitch. According to the report of iFixit's Director of Sustainability, Elizabeth Chamberlain, the copyright law bars them from creating a device that can read the problem codes of the machine and fix them. However, there has also been some positive news with regards to this right to repair issue. On 18th October 2024, bypassing digital logs for retail-level commercial food preparation equipment was exempted from the DMCA rule that previously prohibited it. This means that McDonald's now has the freedom to hire different companies to fix their ice cream machines. Surely this will fix the problem, right? Well, according to iFixit, this exemption is just that, an exemption. The rule itself hasn't changed, and along with that, there are still other regulations that prohibit franchise owners from fixing their own machines. The ruling only made it legal to bypass or jailbreak these digital locks. However, it has failed to clarify the most important thing, making it legal for companies to distribute these devices that can circumvent these locks. As of right now, iFixit or Kitch cannot distribute any devices that can help read the codes or fix the machines because it's still illegal. So, what does this exemption achieve? Well, in simple words, if you have an in-house repairs expert, you're free to fix the machine. But if you're one of the many people who don't hire software and technology experts in a fast food restaurant, nothing has changed for you. And it's all because of the intellectual property laws. According to IP regulations, product owners, especially the owners of machines and devices with software, are not complete owners of everything. A simple example of this would be, when you buy a bike, you're free to do whatever you want with it. Break it, sell it, or send it to a chop shop because it doesn't have any intellectual property rights applying to it. However, with digital devices, things are entirely different. When you buy the Taylor ice cream machine, you become the owner of the machine rather than the software. Intellectual property laws protect the software, which means it belongs to the manufacturer. Therefore, if you modify it, bypass it, or do anything beyond the scope of regular use, it's unlawful. We'll leave it to the experts to discuss the moral aspect of these IP laws and their legitimacy. However, this simply means that you're just a consumer of the software that comes with the property you buy, not the owner of it. Anyway, as things stand right now, the chances of you enjoying an ice-cold soft swirl from McDonald's have increased because of the new exemption, but ever so slightly. The law still does not allow the selling of devices that companies like Kitch and iFixit want to make. Therefore, the root cause of the issue has still not been fixed. Nonetheless, iFixit and Kitch are actively fighting the good fight, trying to help McDonald's restaurant owners to be allowed to get their machines fixed simply, easily, and in a cost-effective manner. States like Massachusetts, Minnesota, California, Oregon, and Colorado have also passed some right-to-repair laws. However, these laws don't make the selling of third-party repair devices legal. Lastly, an attempt has been made at the federal level to pass a freedom of repair law that would allow owners of such machines and devices to get them repaired on their own or by a company of their choice. Unfortunately, this has not been successful yet too. All in all, it seems that McDonald's is not at fault. It's really the manufacturer of these ice cream machines that doesn't want you to end your Big Mac meal with a sweet treat. However, the silver lining is that organizations like iFixit are working hard to pass a right-to-repair law. Hopefully, we all would be able to see the day when we drive to our local McDonald's and get an ice cream cone whenever we feel like it.